Welcome back, friends. In this lecture, we will discuss how to check the missing data or how to identify the missing data by using SQL. So, actually, while creating the table, we will be inserting some values with some null values. So, okay, the meaning is while inserting the values in the tables, some of the values will not be inserted and that will be represented as a null value. Okay. So the SQL null is the term used to represent a missing value. A null value in the table is a value in a field that appears to be blank. You must use the is null or is not null operator in order to check for a null value. So we will consider one example here. So the same student table. So first field is student ID, then student name, then age of the student, then department, then marks. Okay. So the student ID I'm mentioning as 101 and the student name is Money and his age is 20 and the department is computer science and engineering. His marks is 90. And student ID is 102 and student name is Stephen. His age is 21 and he belongs to ECE department, Electronics and Communication Engineering, and his marks is 95. And the student ID is 103. His name is George and his age is 19 and he belongs to CSE department, Computer Science and Engineering department, and his marks is not mentioned here. So it is mentioned as blank. So it is a null value. It is mentioned as blank. So in order to identify the values which are not null, that can be mentioned with the syntax such as you can see here. I want to select the values, the details of the student whose marks are not null. Okay. So that we can use the syntax called select. So I want student ID, student name, age, department, and marks from the table student where marks is not null. Is not null is the operator. So in order to identify the values which is not null. So 101 and 102 will be displayed for this command. Will be displayed for this syntax. Select student ID, student name, age, department, marks from student where mark is not null. So the mark is null for 103, that is for George. So George will not be displayed, only 101, 102, Money and Stephen details will be displayed as a result. Okay. If you want to identify the null values, okay. So what will be the command for identifying the null values? Same syntax, just you have to mention with is null. Okay, select student ID, student name, age, department, marks from student where marks is null. So for this syntax, it will display 103 George 19 CSE. The marks will be mentioned null here. Student ID will be there. Student name will be there. Age will be there. Department will be there. Marks field will be there, but the value will not be represented here. Okay. The table will look like this. Okay. So this is how we can identify a null value details as well as a not null value details by using SQL. Okay. I hope you have understood the concept behind the null and not null. Okay. So in the next lecture, we will discuss more operations regarding to SQL by using some hands-on practice by using my SQL workbench. Thank you.